Thousands of people, some shouting "Erdogan terrorist," took to the streets of Paris and other European cities on Saturday in protest at the Turkish assault on Kurds in Syria.
Here's a summary of the article.
Thousands of people, some shouting "Erdogan terrorist," took to the streets of Paris and other European cities on Saturday in protest at the Turkish assault on Kurds in Syria. Protesters marching under the Kurdish green, red and yellow flag waved placards reading "Trump equals serial killer" or "the true leader of Daesh," referring to Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The Turkish offensive began on Wednesday after U.S. President Donald Trump ordered American troops to pull back from the border. Polat also urged France to recall its ambassador to Turkey. Several French politicians from leftist to green took part in the march. "It is historical nonsense what is happening in the northeast of Syria because they are the most faithful allies of France," said France Unbowed MP Eric Coquerel. Green Party Senator Esther Benbassa said France should suspend the sale of arms to Turkey.
This post received a score of 15,064, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Got a real axis of evil going on, but nowadays it's more about evil leaders rather than nations. It was always about evil leaders.
Well, we have a lot less people now than we did about 100 years ago who pledge allegiance towards a country.
Americans and ISIS fighters, who else?
The current American government. The majority of Americans are appalled with this bullshit.
I might be misinterpreting your or the comment above your reply, but they aren't talking about governments. They are talking about the people pledging allegiance to a country. And #X200B. Most countries don't have a culture of doing that. Kids in school in the US are made to do this. The country in general may be misrepresented, but we overseas get a heavy impression that the flag means more than almost anything else.
Greater than made to. Legally, they cannot be. But that's just the law and is often ignored. People do this out of their own volition, it's not a governmentally mandated thing. That would be unconstitutional.
At my school it was optional, but if you didn't participate the teachers and students would harass you.
Greater than Turkish assault on Kurds in Syria. YPG, PYD is Kurdish, but not every Kurd is YPG, PYD. Simple, for real. Edit, Splunther Jude missed the whole point apparently.
Good less than 3.
Agree good, but where's the riots in the streets of the country whose leader is to blame?
Just one question: if Turkish citizens protested Erdogan in their streets, would they be just ignored, or arrested, murdered?
Turk here, both.
Michael Erdogan.
Trump has blood on his whims.
Question: can't Congress override his decision? He didn't consult anyone, he just made the order. If the GOP are so pissy about it, as they and all of us should be, why not do something?
Not really. Congress can't direct the United States military. That is the exclusive prerogative of the president. Congress's power here is to impeach the president for failure to faithfully execute the war which Congress has declared, or whatever euphemism for that statement we're using these days.
The Turkish assault on Kurds and American troops in Syria. This is the kind of bullshit that happens when the stupidest people in America elect and continue to make excuses for a fucking idiot, reality TV, bumblefuck as president.
Last year, Turkey took the Kurdish district of Afrin. What ensued was a massive flurry of human rights abuses. Opening square bracket. 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 This is what happened the last time Turkey invaded Kurdish land in Syria.
If I could give you a well-informed, I would.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.